in intensity and frequency. She was sleeping well. Within 2 months, her symptoms were completely resolved. All of them. How much do you hurt? Here is the first thing I want you to do before you start the No Grain, No Pain program. Just as you would weigh yourself before beginning a weight loss program, measure your pain level using the simple chart and the self-test, Figure 2 in the bonus PDF. That way, you can establish a baseline for both the intensity and the frequency of pain. This will enable you to quantify your improvement over the next 30 days and beyond. After all, you need to know your starting point to get where you're going. Pain is relative. My tolerance of pain may be very different from yours. That makes pain difficult to quantify. Also, we tend to forget the actual experience of pain over time. This explains why research on pain can be so confusing and so subjective. But perform this quick pain test now so you can track how your pain level diminishes over time. Are you gluten sensitive? A self-test. As the title of this book promises, if you think you are gluten sensitive, you may simply stop eating grains to see if you feel better within 30 days. After listening to this chapter, you probably have a pretty good idea whether or not you are indeed gluten sensitive. Nonetheless, it could be motivating to take the self-test that follows. You may well see that something you never connected to the source of your pain is actually a factor, or that two separate conditions may share a common cause you hadn't previously associated. Are you experiencing any of the following symptoms, or have you been diagnosed with any of these conditions? If you answer yes to 2 or more of these questions, you may be gluten sensitive. If so, the sooner you stop eating grains, even small amounts can cause damage, the better. If you see improvement after 30 days, you may decide to forego any testing and just continue to follow the grain-free, pain-free program. However, if you need confirmation to motivate you to stick to the program going forward, or simply for peace of mind, you can opt for the conclusive approach of genetic testing, which is discussed in Chapter 11. Gut symptoms. Do you crave cake, cookies, and other baked goods? Do you crave high-sugar foods? Do you frequently experience intestinal bloating or gas, especially after eating? Have you been diagnosed with, or suspect you have, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS? Do you often experience heartburn, acid reflux, or gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD? Do you often have indigestion? How about constipation? What about diarrhea? Do you feel nauseous or vomit often? Do you have difficulty gaining weight? Are you deficient in iron? Head and nervous system symptoms. Do you have frequent headaches? Are your sinuses often congested? Do you get migraine headaches? Do you suffer with frequent vertigo, dizziness? Is your memory poor? Do you have difficulty recalling words? Do you experience brain fog? Do you find it hard to concentrate? Have you been diagnosed with ADD or ADHD? Are you depressed? Are you often anxious? Do you have neuropathy in your arms and legs? Numbness, pins and needles, sensations of heat and cold, or dull pain? Are you irritable for no reason? Do your moods swing back and forth? Do you have restless leg syndrome? Have you been diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome? Have you been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis or Parkinson's? Muscle and joint symptoms. Do you have frequent joint pain with or without activity? Do your muscles ache chronically? Do you have migrating joint pain without injury? Do you have frequent muscle spasms, especially in the legs? Have you been diagnosed with fibromyalgia? Have you been diagnosed with autoimmune arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, psoriatic arthritis, reactive arthritis, ankylosing spondylitis, or Sjogren's? Do your bones hurt? Are you feeling growing pains? Do you have osteoporosis or osteopenia? Hormonal symptoms. Are you always fatigued? Are you unable to lose weight? Do you have difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep? Are you unable to conceive? Do you have a history of miscarriage or spontaneous abortion? Do you have menstrual problems or PMS? Do you have thyroid disease? Have you been diagnosed with hyperprolactinemia? Have you been diagnosed with type 1 or type 2 diabetes? Are you hypoglycemic? Do you have polycystic ovary syndrome? Do you have endometriosis? Immune symptoms. Do you get chronic urinary tract infections? Do you have chronic respiratory infections? Do you have asthma? Do you have vaginal, oral, or nail bed yeast infections? Skin problems. Do you get fever blisters or mouth ulcers? Do you have a skin rash? Do you have eczema? Do you have psoriasis? Have you been diagnosed with dermatitis herpetiformis? The skin condition is caused by gluten consumption. If you have been diagnosed with this disease, you are gluten sensitive. Do you have vitiligo? Other internal diseases or problems. Do you have gallbladder problems? Are your liver enzymes elevated? Do you have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease? Do you have autoimmune hepatitis? Do you have lymphoma? Do you have platelet disorders? Once you test your pain level and your sensitivity to grains, your answers will give you a good idea of whether this program is going to work for you, or a family member, or not. Of course, I know it's going to work, but what's important is that you know it too. To fully understand how pain and grain are entwined, you'll want to listen to this whole book. You'll learn the sources of your pain and, of course, how to banish that pain once and for all. Pain is such a huge and varied subject that I devote the following 4 chapters to the whys, hows, and wheres of grain-induced pain. In part 2, we'll get into the specifics of the true gluten-free diet. What you need to know. Gluten